All right, happy Sunday, everyone, and welcome to the Wisconsin Rapids Area Sports Quadplex for regional championship action today on Zaleski Sports. It is the Hayward Hawks and the Wisconsin Rapids Red Hawks here today. Our pregame show brought to you by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Wisconsin Rapids hasn't played since Friday night. That was an 11-3 win over Chippewa Falls. Hayward had a big inning yesterday in their win over Chippewa Falls, winning 7-4. They scored 4 runs in the 5th inning, added 1 more in the 6th inning, and they went on to win that one 7-4 yesterday to get themselves into a position where they win. If they win today, they'll be playing at home in the state tournament next week. Wisconsin Rapids trying to get back to the state tournament. They got an offense to do that. They scored 21 runs against Scandinavia on Wednesday and turned right around and scored 11 more on Friday night to take down Chippewa Falls. So it should be a good game today. 2 left-handers on the mound in this one. We'll go through our starting lineups here in just a moment. But a reminder that today is our final summer baseball coverage for you on Zaleski Sports. And it's been another great summer, another great year. Here for summer baseball. So we're looking forward to it, and our starting lineups I didn't have the camera plugged in, so glad it stayed on for as long as it did. But the Hayward Hawks will go as follows here in our starting lineup. Xavier Stojak will lead things off, followed by Kyle Gajewski at third base. Phil Ziegel is in right field. Dawson Jorzak is at first base. Trenton Kirkland is behind the plate. Kyle Cummings is at second base. He bats 6th. August Marlowe is in left field. He bats 7th. Tyler Eaton is the center fielder. He'll bat 8th. Jonah Sandy is the DH. He'll bat 9th for the pitcher, Nate Harrison. For the Wisconsin Rapids Red Hawks, batting first at second base is Brendan Huber. Tommy Droner is in right field. He bats second. Peyton Nelson, the big bopper, is in center field. Cam Oliver right behind him. He's at first base. Tyler Byers at third base. He bats 5th. Nathan Kromenacher bats 6th at shortstop. Batting 7th and behind the plate is Dylan Cunningham. And the DH is Garrett Huber. He'll bat 8th. Ryan Searing is in left field batting 9th. Huber will hit for the pitcher, number 11, Steve Wintheiser. He just finished up his sophomore season at UWSP. So it should be a good one here today. We'll turn over to Al Searing for the remainder of our starting lineups. You have been watching the Next Step Prosthetics pregame show. Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today.
Batting 6th and playing second base, number 24, Kyle Cummings. Batting 7th and playing left field, number 21, August Marlowe. Batting 8th and playing center field, number 25, Tyler Eaton. And batting 9th and doing the DHing, number 7, Jonah Sandy. And pitching for the Hayward Hawks is the lefty, number 6, Nate Harrison. And now, your Rapids Red Hawks. Leading off and playing second base, number 3, Brennan Huber. Batting second and playing right field, number 9, Tommy Droner. Batting third and playing center field, number 10, Peyton Nelson. Batting fourth and playing first base, number 25, Cam Oliver. Batting fifth and playing third base, number 23, Tyler Byer. Batting sixth and playing shortstop, number 19, Nathan Kromenacher. Batting seventh and doing the catching, number 13, Dylan Cunningham. Batting eighth, the DH, number 14, Garrett Huber. Batting ninth and playing left field, number 8, Ryan Steering. And pitching for the Red Hawks, number 11, the right-hander, Steve Wittheiser. Your umpiring crew for today's game, on the base pads will be Cole Walters, and calling the balls and strikes is Mark Brooks. At this time, if you are able, please rise and remove your hats as we listen to the playing of our national anthem.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we were so gallantly streaming, and the rugged red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, ready to go here in Wisconsin Rapids. Reminder that today's pregame show is brought to you by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Wisconsin Rapids and Hayward here in this one. A little afternoon here in central Wisconsin, but glad you're joining us here on Zaleski Sports this afternoon. I want to first send out a big message out to our friends in Milwaukee tonight. Thoughts and prayers to the people of southeastern Wisconsin with all the flooding that happened. And the Brewers are scheduled to play in about an hour and 4 minutes from Milwaukee, so hopefully with more rain in the forecast down there. The Wisconsin State Fair closed today, and hoping for the best for our friends down in Milwaukee, and hope everyone that is going to the Brewers game today has been able to get there successfully and safely for their series finale with the New York Mets before – I don't even know who they play next. They got 3 against the Pirates. Start a 3-game series with the Pirates tomorrow, then head to Cincinnati for 3 at the end of the week. Then they've got 5 against the Cubs to start next week, including a doubleheader. So Keep an eye on all of that. And Xavier Stojak to lead things off. He started the game yesterday against Chippewa Falls with a first pitch double past third base. And we're underway with an opening pitch strike at 12:07 this afternoon here in Wisconsin Rapids. Winner heads to Hayward next week for the state tournament. That's going to be popped up to Huber at second base, and he'll make the catch for the first out. Droner came in. Huber went out to retrieve it, and there's one away now for Kyle Gajewski, the third baseman. One up and one down here in the first for Steve Wintheiser. The lefty gets Gajewski to swing and foul it back. Wintheiser out of Muskego, or from Muskego, I should say. That's going to be grounded over to Byer at third. Easy toss over to Oliver at first. 2 away here in the first. Two up and two down now for Phil Ziegel, the right fielder. Phil played in center field yesterday. Dawson Jorsak on deck. First offering is over to Oliver and off the handles and foul. Nothing in one here to Phil. Everest and Holman at about 3 o'clock this afternoon. Second game of our doubleheader, and then we are wrapped up here at the Quadplex for the summer. Ball and a strike. The lefty comes set and fires home. Fouls it straight back again, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Had AAA State Legion last week. Wrapped up on Saturday last week, and then the AA wrapped up earlier this week. And now we're here finishing up our WBA regionals here on this Saturday afternoon. The 2-2. Fouls out of play. We'll do it again at 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs.
To Big John Kromenacher wearing 00.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the first. Ground ball past third. We'll do it again at 2-2. Ziegel doing a good job at the plate fighting some of these pitches off. Good contingency from Hayward here today. The 2-2. Popped up first base side. That one's going to drift out of play at the top of the dugout, and we'll do it again. From head to toe for all your orthopedic needs, place your trust in Wisconsin River Orthopedics. Learn more at WROinstitute.com, WROinstitute.com. Do it again on 2-2. And got him looking for a backwards K to end the first inning. 3 up, 3 down, including a Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never even happened. You're watching the WBA Regionals on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivery.com.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Nate Harrison on the mound for Hayward here. Lefty v. lefty. A couple of lefties today on the mound. One obviously for either team. Brennan Huber, Tommy Droner, Peyton Nelson, 1, 2, 3, followed by Cam Oliver, Tyler Byer, Nathan Kromenacher, 4, 5, 6. Dylan Cunningham will bat before Garrett Huber. That's 7, 8, and Ryan Searing will round things out in the 9th spot for the Redhawks here this afternoon. Their offense has been explosive the last couple of games, looking to continue that here today with a trip to the state tournament on the line once again. Nate Harrison on the mound. That'll give us time to remind you that Metallico in Wisconsin Rapids is one of North America's largest aluminum billet and slab producers. Come get to know Metallico and how their mission, visions, and values set them apart. Find your future job at Metallico and apply online at metallico.com or check them out on North 48th Street here in Wisconsin Rapids. Brennan Huber. Brennan Huber to lead things off against Nate Harrison. First one misses low for a ball, 1-0, and the bottom of the first inning is underway. They won 11-3 on Friday nights over Chippewa Falls. Popped up and out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Again, look for Big John for all the foul balls, 0-0.
1 ball and 1 strike. Tried the spinner. Had a lot of movement on it. Just stayed out. Unable to curve it back in, and we're 2-1 here to Huber. Dropped a little bit inside. 3-1. The speed at the top of the order for Wisconsin Rapids unmatched with Huber and Droner. Then the power of Nelson Oliver. Then you got the touch batters. There's a strike on the outside corner, and the count runs full. Then you have the finesse batters and Kromenacher and or Byer and Kromenacher. Then Cunningham, Huber, and Searing can do it all. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball over to Stojak at short. And got him by a step. 1 up and 1 down now for Tommy Droner. Here in the bottom of the first. August Marlowe out in left, Tyler Eaton in center, and Phil Ziegel in right today for the Hayward Hawks. Kyle Gajewski at third, Xavier Stojak at short, Kyle Cummings is at second base, and Dawson Jorzak is at first. Trenton Kirkland catching for Nate Harrison today. Droner tried the bunts, tried to get on with a bunt and fouled it at the plate. The 0-1. Didn't square that time. In for a strike. No balls and 2 strikes. Gajewski backs up a little bit now at third with 2 strikes. Droner chokes up on the bat. And Harrison fires back. Missed away, and it's 1-2. Harrison wheels back home and skips it in there a bit low. 2-2 now to Droner. Peyton Nelson on deck. Two offering behind Droner. Counter runs full now to Tommy, the Rapids right fielder. Probably something that Droner didn't expect growing up, being linked in with Wisconsin Rapids. That was going to be a line drive and into left field. Opposite field base hit for Tommy Droner. Growing up at Spash, probably didn't ever want to put those two together, but he has made an impact here for the Redhawks, and they'll bring up the power in Peyton Nelson. Droner, good speed at first, but with the lefty and Harrison, might be tough to get a good jump over there at first base. Runner at first and 1 out. Droner stays put and Harrison misses away, and it's 1-0. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last. Saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors, we guarantee quality that you can trust. The 1-0 drops low and away, and it's 2-0 now to Peyton. Harrison comes set. Droner stays put. Away again, and it's 3-0. Being careful with Nelson. Cam Oliver on deck. Cam's also got power. 3-0 in there for a strike. 3-1 now to Peyton. Cam Oliver followed by Tyler Byer as we play in the bottom of the first. Harrison fires back, and foul past third, and the count runs full now to Nelson. Harrison's fought all the way back after a 3-0 count, had a called strike and a foul ball. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Droner at first with a 1-out single. Harrison fires back home. That was going to be lined into right center field. Droner will go from first to third. Nelson to second, and a double for Peyton Nelson. Droner had to freeze for a second to make sure it got over Kyle Cummings' head. And Rapids threatening here in the first with Cam Oliver. Whitetail Properties Real Estate is your premier hunting land, farmland, and recreational land broker. If you're looking to buy or sell, Central Wisconsin agents are Brian and Evan Roosh at whitetailproperties.com. 2 on, 1 out now for Cam, with Tyler Byer on deck.
The Red Hawks first baseman, number 25, Cam Oliver.
Droner at third. Nelson at second after the double. A single and a double here in the inning. And Cam with a big cut and miss. 0-1. Had a lot of movement out there. Spun it in there, and it's 0-2. Good pitch there by Harrison. Nate shakes 2 off. Third one he says no. Fourth one he likes. The 0-2 to Cam. Missed outside, and it's 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 runners aboard for Wisconsin Rapids with 1 out. A single to left and a double to right. The 1-2. Spikes it in there. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Harrison fires again. Missed away. Harrison slipped on the mound. Counter runs full to the 3rd straight batter. Again, pitch count not an issue here in the WBA, but if you can rack up that pitch count, that is helpful. Put pressure on the defense. The 3-2. A swung on him. Yes, pulled a string on him. And Harrison picks up his first strikeout. There's 2 away now for Tyler Byer. Good piece of pitching there from Nate Harrison, and that'll bring up Tyler Byer, the Rapids' third baseman with 2 outs.
Third baseman, number 23, Tyler Byer.
2 on, 2 out now for Tyler. First one try to get that spin back in there, and it's 1-0. Missed on the outside. In there for a strike. That one just loops in there. It's a ball and a strike. So a ground out from Huber, a single from Droner, a double from Nelson, and then a strikeout to Oliver. The 1-1 to Byer. Ground ball over to Stojak at short. Plays on the hop, and that'll retire the side. Here in the first, no runs on a pair of hits. 2 left on for Wisconsin Rapids. We've played 1 complete. It is 0-0. You're watching the WBA Regionals on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedSliver.com.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com. Wirtz & Company of Wisconsin Rapids is ready to construct your dreams. Wirtz & Company will give you peace of mind with that much-needed roof repair. Have a remodel dream for what used to be your favorite room in the house? Living area, kitchen, bath, bedroom. If you can dream it, Wirtz & Company will make it come true. Wirtz & Company will also build your next home. Wirtz & Company of Wisconsin Rapids, 715-213-1281, and Wirtz & Company on Facebook.
Go to the top of the second inning for Hayward. The Dawson Jorzak to lead things off. There's offering from when Tizer misses for a ball, it's 1-0. Steve comes back, fires home. There's going to be a ground ball over to Huber, plays on the first hop, and retires Jorzak on the putout. 1 up and 1 down here in the second for Trenton Kirkland.
The Hayward catcher, number 4, Trent Kirkland.
Wintizer fires back home, the 1-0. Ground ball over to Byer at third. And retires Kirkland on the ground out. 2 up and 2 down quickly now for the catcher, for the second baseman, Kyle Cummings. Goodness. 2 away here for Kyle.
Second baseman, number 24, Kyle Cummings.
First offering to Kyle is good for a strike. Missed away. Evens it up at a ball and a strike to the Hayward Hawks second baseman. In there for a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One and 2 back home. And they're going to bring him back. He did the same thing yesterday. This time he gets called out for it. Two balls, 2 strikes. We'll do it again at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Kyle leaned into one yesterday, and here's the 2-2 back to Kyle. He got hit twice yesterday and fouls it back into the screen. We run even again at 2 and 2. Three-two back home, and Kyle works the walk after all that, and we Hayward's got their first base runner with 2 outs for August Marlowe, the left fielder.
Left fielder, number 21, August Marlowe.
Wintizer misses again. 1 ball, no strikes. Missed in again. 2-0. Couple of quick outs, and now a walk to Cummings and a 2-0 count here to Marlowe. Wintizer fires again. Missed outside again. 3-0. There's one right down the middle. 3 balls and a strike. Ground ball pass first, and we're going to run it full here to Marlowe. Kyle Cummings at first will have a head start on the pitch. Payoff, ground ball to Kromenacher at short. He'll go across the diamond and retire Marlowe to end the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left via the walk. We've played an inning and a half. It's scoreless here in Wisconsin Rapids. You're watching the WBA Regionals on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedSliver.com.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Hi, I'm Josh Barks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Leading off for the Red Hawks in their half of the second, the shortstop, number 19, Nathan Kromenacher.
Nathan Kromenacher lead things off. It's the outside corner, does Harrison, and it's 0-1 to Nathan. Missed away. We're even at a ball and a strike. It'll be Kromenacher, Cunningham, and Huber here in the bottom of the second. Missed away again. 2-1 to Nathan. Drops a bit low. 3-1. Three-one offering home. In there for a strike. 3-2. Three balls and two strikes back from Harrison. That was going to be blooped to shallow left. That one's going to drop down for a leadoff base hit for Nathan Kromenacher. So Rapids has their third hit of the day. Going opposite field again on the bloop single. Now Dylan Cunningham, the catcher.
The catcher, number 13, Dylan Cunningham.
Skips in there. 2 balls, no strikes to the Rapids catcher, Dylan Cunningham. Harrison fires home. Gets that outside spinner in there for a strike. 2-1. Same spot, same result. 2-2 now. The 2-2. Ground ball past third. We'll do it again at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Back to Cunningham. That one missed outside. Run full again. The 5th full count already through this is just the 7th batter that Harrison has faced it. Fouls right back. Three-two. Lost him. So a single and a walk here for Wisconsin Rapids puts runners at first and second with nobody out. That'll bring up Garrett Huber, the DH.
Designated hitter, number 14, Garrett Huber.
Two on and nobody out. The backdoor spinner is in there again for a strike. No, nothing in one. Outside, missed away, evens it up at a ball and strike. Trenton Kirkland doing a nice job behind the plate. Trying to frame those pitches. The 1-1. The backdoor breaking ball has been nasty today. One ball and 2 strikes. Popped up first base side and out of play behind the Hayward dugout.
Return all foul balls to Big John Kromenacher, 0-0.
The 1-2. Fouled again, straight back. The 1-2 again. Swung on and missed. Out in front, there's the second strikeout of the day for Nate Harrison. There's one away here in the bottom of the second. That'll bring up Ryan Searing, the left fielder.
Number 8, Ryan Searing.
In there for a strike to Ryan. 0-1. Top of the order, and Brendan Huber on deck. Harrison back at it again. Misses low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Harrison fires back again. Breaking ball is swung out and missed. A ball and 2 strikes now here to Ryan Searing. Harrison, the lefty, kicks and fires back home. Drops low, and it's 1-2. Or excuse me, 2-2. Back to Searing. And they hit him in the back leg, and the bases are going to be loaded for the top of the order. Harrison is trying to argue that he swung. And the bases are loaded for Brendan Huber.
Back to the top of the order for the Red Hawks. Second baseman, number 3, Brendan Huber.
Brennan grounded out to short in the first. Try that spinner, missed outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Back at it. 2 balls and no strikes to Brennan. Runners are Kromenacher, Cunningham, and Searing. With 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Two balls and no strikes. Harrison back at it. Missed outside, 3-0. And got a call in the outside corner. That's 3-1. There is a strike. Now a count run's full. The one before that was not. That one was, and it's 3-2. And walked him home. First run comes in via walk, and Rapids has a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. We'll bring up Tommy Droner, who singled to left in the first.
The right fielder, number 9, Tommy Droner.
There's first offering to Tommy is good for a strike. Bases are loaded with 1 out. 2 balls and a strike here to Droner. And inside corner for a strike, 2-2. Had him spinning out of the way again on that backdoor sweeper. 2-2 to Droner. And that one hits him. Another run comes in by the hit by pitch. Bases remain loaded now for Peyton Nelson. And a meeting on the mound here with 1 out. Give us time to remind you that today's broadcast brought to you in part by Quality Plus Printing. Have Quality Plus Printing design and print for you. Invitations, tickets, booklets, banners, labels, postcards, programs, and so much more. All done with amazing custom work, quick turnaround times, and awesome customer service. Quality Plus Printing, getting your words out. And Ritchie Funeral Home. They've been serving family after family in Nakusa and Wisconsin Rapids since 1957. Find the very best in personal service at Ritchie Funeral Home or find them online at ritchiefuneralhome.com.
Center fielder, number 10, Peyton Nelson.
Nelson double to right center his last time up. Infield plays in with 1 out. 2 across for the Red Hawks. First offering to Peyton is good for a strike. In there again. Nelson quickly behind 0-2. Harrison back at it. Ground ball foul into the Rapids dugout area. We'll run it back. 0-2. Going to be a line to left center field. That will score at least 2. Going to be cut off out there by Marlowe. And a 2 RBI double for Nelson, his second double of the day. Peyton Nelson drives in a pair, and Wisconsin Rapids leads 4-0. As offense continues to stay hot for the Red Hawks. Second double a day for Peyton Nelson. Droner up to third
Number 25,
for Cam Oliver. Struck out back in the first. Missed a touch outside, 1-0. The 1-0 offering away. 2 balls, no strikes. The 8th hitter of the inning for Wisconsin Rapids. Still only 1 out. Runners at second and third. Much like it was in the first inning. And that one hits Cam. They're going to say that Cam leaned into that one. Three balls and no strikes. It's Cam Oliver. Econ Electric is your local residential, commercial, and industrial electrical service provider. Since 1970, people have turned to Econ Electric. That's Econ Electric of Wisconsin Rapids. Harrison back at it on the 3-0. And walked him. So bases are loaded back up here for Tyler Byers. So the inning with a single from Kromenacher, a walk to Cunningham. Garrett Huber struck out. Ryan Searing was hit by a pitch. Brennan Huber walked. Tommy Droner was hit by a pitch. Peyton Nelson had a 2 RBI double, and then Cam Oliver walked. Now Tyler Byer, who bounced out to short to end the first. 9th hitter of the inning as Harrison misses again. I just want to know. Warm-up action for Hayward in their bullpen. Looks like Jonah Sandy warming up for the Hawks. Harrison to the left, he comes set. And that one hits Tyler Byer. So another hit by a pitch, another run comes in. That's the 3rd hit by pitch, and if you count Cam Oliver's, that's the 1, 2, that's the 4th, and that'll be it for Nate Harrison today. It'll be Jonah Sandy. Jonah Sandy will be the new pitcher for Hayward here with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th or bottom of the 2nd.
Now in the pitch, number 7, Jonah Sandy.
When plumbing goes wrong, where can you turn? The answer is simply Williams Plumbing and Heating. For new construction or remodel and working with residential or commercial, you can put your trust in Williams Plumbing and Heating of Wisconsin Rapids. Bases remain loaded for Nathan Kromenacher, who started this inning off with a single to left. Runners, Nelson at 3rd, Cam Oliver is at 2nd, and Tyler Byer at 1st with 1 out here in the bottom of the 2nd. 5 runs across, and Nathan Kromenacher will be the 10th hitter of the inning for Wisconsin Rapids against Jonah Sandy for the Hayward Hawks. Again, this offense just continues to pound out hits and pound out runs. Drawing a couple of walks, have been hit by a couple of pitches in this inning. As Sandy finishes up his warm-up pitches. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home, roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has a winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. Be ready here for Nathan Kromenacher. When we start up, Sandy will be ready here in a second. And he's ready to go. Base loaded and 1 out for Nathan Kromenacher.
The shortstop, number 19.
Crooked number already up, looking for more. Nelson dancing over at 3rd. First offering to Kromenacher missed away, and Sandy had Trenton Kirkland all twisted up. A ball and no strikes here to Nathan Kromenacher. Sandy fires back. There's a strike, and we're even at a ball and a strike here in the bottom of the 2nd. 5 runs across for the Red Hawks. The 1-1. Drops a touch low. 2-1 here to Nathan. Had that bloop single to shallow left center to start the this inning. It's a long second inning, and it's another strike on the outside, and it's 2-2. Marked it wrong in the book. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jonas Sandy fires back. Missed away. Counter runs full again. Wisconsin Rapids has scored 5 runs in this inning on just 2 hits. 2 walks, 3 walks, and 3 hit by pitches. Steve Windheiser has been sitting in that dugout for a long time. And Kromnacher strikes out swinging for the second out of the inning. 2 outs now for Dylan Cunningham. Had to take his catcher's gear off and get up to the plate here with 2 outs. Culligan Water specializes in all your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. First offering here to Cunningham. Lined it into the net, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 here to Cunningham. Bounced in there. Nelson got about a quarter of the way down the line and thought better of it. Go back to third base. One ball and 1 strike here to Cunningham. Jonas Sandy, and Cunningham lifts this one to left. Drifting, a long run, and foul territory makes the catch, does August Marlowe to end the second inning. 5 runs on a couple of hits and 3 left. We've played 2 complete. It's the new score. Wisconsin Rapids 5 and Hayward nothing. You're watching the WBA Regional Championship on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
All right, we go to the third. Tyler Eaton to lead things off here for the Hayward Hawks.
Number 25, Tyler Eaton.
Steve Windheiser in the dugout for a long time, and he pumps in a strike here to start the third inning. That's going to be lifted to shallow center. Peyton Nelson out there tracks it down for the first out. One up and one down here in the third for Hayward. That'll bring up Jonah Sandy, the pitcher.
The pitcher, number 7, Jonah Sandy.
First offering to Jonah drops low for a ball. Pitcher v. pitcher here, and Sandy ahead 2-0. Wentizer fires back and it clips his front elbow, looked like, and Hayward's got a base runner here with one out in the third inning for the top of the order, and Xavier Stojak.
Shortstop, number 8, Xavier Stojak.
That's going to be hit over to third, Byer to second for one. The relay is in time. Around the horn go the Redhawks. 5-4-3 double play. And just like that, Rapids is out of the third inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We have played 2.5. It's 5-0 Rapids Redhawks. You're watching WBA Regionals on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedSliver.com.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
Bottom of the third inning here in Wisconsin Rapids. It'll be Garrett Huber, Ryan Searing, and Brendan Huber for the Redhawks. They lead 5-0 after that 5-run second inning. That was collected on just 2 hits. There were no errors and 3 runners left on base, with a couple of walks and 3 walks and 3 hit by pitches as well in that inning.
Leading off for the Redhawks in their half of the third inning.
Reminder that ShedSliver.com is your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds. They're all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. See their display lots in Marshfield, Medford, and Wisconsin Rapids. To get more information at ShedSliver.com. First one from Sandy drops low, and it's 1-0. 5-0 Rapids, bottom of the third inning. Huber swings over the top of that one, or even had a ball and a strike. Breaking ball again, over the top, 1-2. See how full Anthem Field is today. Again, catastrophic flooding down in the southeast part of the state last night. Just a bit high, 2-2. The Fox River down there is predicted to get nearly 11 feet. That was going to be blooped to center field. Long run for Eaton. He makes the catch, and there's one away. The record back in 2008 in the Fox River was 8.8 feet, and it's predicted to get up to 11 today. Again, a lot of the parking lots and the roads to get into American Family Field today are flooded out. They closed the Wisconsin State Fair today. Searing was hit by a pitch and scored back in the second inning. Start a series with the Pirates tomorrow to the Brewers. Checked his swing and pretty close. He was able to hold up 1 ball and 1 strike. Along with the Brewers game today, there's also the American Legion All-Star game at American Family Field this afternoon after the Brewers Mets conclude their series. The 1-2 offering. Foul at the plate. We'll do it again. Sandy back at it again. The spinner stayed high, and it's 2-2. Breaking ball over to Stojak at short. Across the diamond and in plenty of time to retire Searing. 2 away now for Brennan Huber.
Back to the top of the order for the Red Hawks. Second baseman number 3, Brennan Huber.
Brennan 0 for 1 today. He walked and scored in the last inning. Grounded out to start the game. Long pause from Sandy. Fires back. There's going to be the liner. Stojak leaps and makes the grab. Nice play out there by Xavier Stojak as we go to the 4th. It's still 5-0 Rapids. You're watching the WBA Regionals on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
To the top of the 4th, Kyle Gajewski to lead things off for the Hayward Hawks. Fouls at the plates. On 1 here to Gajewski. Wentizer fires back on the 0-2 away. Ball and 2 strikes here. Top of the 4th inning, 5-0 Wisconsin Rapids. 5 runs, 2nd inning for the Red Hawks. 1-2, a swung on and missed. And Wentizer picks up his second Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. There's 1 away here in the 4th. That'll bring up Phil Ziegel, who struck out looking to end the 1st inning.
Number 3, Phil Ziegel.
First offering hits the outside corner for a strike. Dawson Jorzak on deck. Ground ball to Byer. That one's going to just miss foul, and it's 0-2. Now it's fouled at the plate. We'll do it again. No balls in, 2 strikes to Ziegel. The 0-2. Missed got the outside corner. For the second strikeout of the inning, 3rd Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout of the day, and there's 2 away.
First baseman, number 15, Dawson Jorzak.
That'll bring up Jorzak. He grounded out to second base back in the 2nd inning. Fouls down at the plate. It's 0-1. Good crowd still able to get to AmFam Field today. And the ones that were unable to make it, they are going to refund the tickets, refund the parking tickets, and all that stuff. Foul ball first base side, and just out of the reach there of Cam Oliver. No balls and 2 strikes now to Jorzak. Quinn Priester on the mound today for the Brewers. The Mets have hit 5 solo home runs this weekend. Brewers able to strike just enough. The 1-2. Inside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Keep an eye on that game from Milwaukee. And got him looking as Wentizer strikes out the side here in the 4th inning, and that's the 4th Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout of the day for Wentizer. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's still 5-0 Rapids. You're watching the WBA Regionals on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
Meda Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Meda Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at mavacustom.com.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
All right, we go to the bottom of the fourth inning here in Wisconsin Rapids. It is 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Red Hawks.
Right fielder number 9, Tommy Droner.
Tommy Droner will lead things off. Squares the bunt, gets it down in front of home plate. It is a perfectly bunted ball now and gets away. It's a single and an error, and Droner's going to make his way to third base. So a single and an error for Droner. Single there for Droner, gets to the third on the errant throw. And Rapids has a base runner at third base with nobody out. That'll bring up Peyton Nelson. A couple of doubles today for Peyton.
Center fielder number 10, Peyton Nelson.
First offering here to Peyton. Misses a touch high, 1-0. The 1-0 from Sandy. And that one hits Peyton Nelson. Fourth batter hit by a pitch today for Wisconsin Rapids. And that'll bring up Cam Oliver, who walked back in the second.
First baseman, number 25, Cam Oliver.
Runners at the corners and nobody out. Nelson a healthy lead at first and back in time on the pickoff attempt. Mutual of Austin Insurance has been protecting homes, farms, and businesses for 150 years. Visit mutualofausten.com to find an agent near you. 1875, Mutual of Austin Insurance has been around. There's a strike to Oliver. 0-1. Peyton started and stopped his last time. Long pause, the 0-1. There he goes. Ground ball over to first, backhanded. And nice job over there by Dawson Jorzak to retire Oliver and not let Droner score. There's one away. Nelson's able to get to second now with with one out. I'll bring up Tyler Byer. Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today.
Third baseman, number 23, Tyler Byer.
Now Tyler Byer with 2 on and 1 out. Sandy fires home. First offering to Tyler, misses high for a ball. It's 1-0. Tyler's grounded out, been hit by a pitch today. Drove in a run on that hit by pitch in the second inning. Jonas Sandy fires home. He is smashed but foul, and we'll run it back again. This time 1 ball and 1 strike. Ball and a strike here to Tyler Byer. Rapids third baseman. Infield plays in with 1 out. Trailing 5-0 here in the bottom of the 4th. Sandy fires again. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Back at it here. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Sandy to Byer. Ground ball over to Stojak at short. And now they got him in a rundown. The throw is going to be out at home. Stojak able to throw out Droner at the plate. Now the 6-2 put out, 1 away. Or excuse me, 2 away here in the 4th. Byer reached on the fielder's choice. Now runners at the corners and 2 outs. Nice play by Stojak. And a nice tag by Kirkland. Runners at the corners and 2 outs here for Wisconsin Rapids for Nathan Kromenacher, 1 for 2 today.
Shortstop, number 19, Nathan Kromenacher.
Singled and scored in the second, struck out in the second. Now they got Byer in a rundown. Now they're going to come home again, and 2 outs at home in this inning for Wisconsin Rapids. Goodness. We go to the 5th. Still 5-0 Wisconsin Rapids. You're watching the WBA Regionals on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Go to the top of the 5th inning here in Wisconsin Rapids. Just playing around with some stuff on Wirecast here to just check things out as we play here in the fun times. As we play here in the top of the 5th, it'll be Kirkland, Cummings, and Marlowe for the Hayward Hawks, trailing 5-0. Rapids ran themselves into a couple of outs in that inning at home plate. And kudos, give credit where credit is due, and Hayward able to get the job done defensively to get those outs.
Leading off for Hayward in their half of the 5th inning is the catcher, number 4, Trent Kirkland.
Trent Kirkland grounded out to third base his first time up. Squared a bunt, offered at it, and missed. And it's 0-1. Wintizer back at it, down the middle for a strike, 0-2. balls and 2 strikes. Fly ball, first base side, but out of play, or foul ball. No balls and 2 strikes here in the top of the 5th inning. 5-0 Wisconsin Rapids. Wentizer back at it again. Ground ball and bat taken there by Kromenacher. Off balance to first, not in time. An infield base hit, the first hit of the day for the Hayward Hawks as we play in the 5th. That was a good effort there by Nathan Kromenacher. Now runner at first. First base runner in the last couple of innings.
Second baseman, number 24, Kyle Cummings.
That'll bring up Kyle Cummings, who walked back in the 2nd inning. Wentizer slips on the mound. Throws in there for a strike. Runner at first and nobody out. Cummings swings through it, 0-2. Wentizer back at it, ground ball to short. Kromenacher to second for 1. The relay is not in time. That one gets past Oliver and Dylan Cunningham, he is out at second base. Cunningham backing up the throw at first. And a double play out of all that. And there's 2 away now. 6-4 there. Cummings will reach on the fielder's choice and then out at second on the 4-2-6 double play.
Left fielder, number 21, August Marlowe.
Now there's 2 outs for Marlowe. That's a high chopper over the mound. Kromenacher. And retires Marlowe to end the 5th inning. Some crazy defensive plays the last couple innings. Ends on a ground ball to short. We've played 4.5. It's 5-0 Wisconsin Rapids. You're watching the WBA Regionals on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com. Wirtz & Company of Wisconsin Rapids is ready to construct your dreams. Wirtz & Company will give you peace of mind with that much-needed roof repair. Have a remodeled dream for what used to be your favorite room in the house? Living area, kitchen, bath, bedroom. If you can dream it, Wirtz & Company will make it come true. Wirtz & Company will also build your next home. Wirtz & Company of Wisconsin Rapids, 715-213-1281, and Wirtz & Company on Facebook.
Nathan Kromenacher.
Nathan Kromenacher at the plate. He was at the plate when tried to double steal and score a run, and Nelson was thrown out at home. 1-0 here to Nathan. Playing the bottom of the 5th. Rapids scored 5 in the 2nd. That's been it. The 1-0. In there for a strike, evens it up at a ball and a strike. And the winner will head to Hayward next week for the WBA state tournament. The 1-1. Drops Bill low. Runs 2-1. Jonas Sandy has been good in relief today. So limited the damage, 3-1. Now to Nathan. Sandy back at it again on the 3-1. Fouls into the screen. We run full now at 3-2. Dylan Cunningham on deck. Dylan had a heck of a play in that last half inning, backing up the throw to Cam Oliver and then throwing out Kyle Cummings at second base. The 3-2 offering. Missed high and a leadoff walk for Nathan Kromenacher. That'll bring up Dylan Cunningham, a walk and a flyout for Dylan today.
The catcher, number 13, Dylan Cunningham.
Offering to Dylan is bounce foul and it's 0-1. Kromenacher is about a step and a half off. Just goes to a knee to get back to first. Tiptoes out of the way, a ball and a strike. Sandy back at it. There's a big swing, a healthy swing, and a miss. One ball and two strikes. Holman and Everest will follow our game here. Trips to stayed on the line for both teams, or for all four teams today. Cunningham pops up behind first. That's a tough play. Dvorak long run. That was going to fall for a base hit. Ziegel will let it drop. Again, Phil was playing extremely deep. Dvorak gave it a look at first, but nothing that they could do on that one. That'll bring up Garrett Huber, 0 for 2 today. Bloop single for Cunningham. Scotts Rapids more base runners.
Designated hitter, number 14, Garrett Huber.
Huber today with nobody out. Or Garrett at the plate with nobody out, I should say. 0 for 2 today. Jonas Sandy comes set. Ground ball up along third, and it's 0-1. Looks in again. Does Jonah? Breaking ball hits the top of the zone, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 to Garrett. He will check his swing, just missed a touch low, and it's 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes with nobody out here in the home half of the 5th. Sandy back at it. Line caught at third. Kyle Gajewski, a nice play. Now retire Garrett Huber on a line out. 1 away now for Ryan Searing.
Left fielder, number 8, Ryan Searing.
Offering to Searing as a fly ball to center. Eaton is there, no tag. Kromenacher for a quick second takes a peek at it. There's 2 away now. Fly out to center field for the top of the order, and Brendan Huber, who lined out to Stojak at short his last time up. Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling. Place your comfort at home as their highest priority. Give them a call or find them online at rapidsheetmetal.com. 2 on, 2 out now for Brendan Huber. Offering home as a breaking ball in for a strike. Brendan 0 for 2 today. Grounded out in the first. RBI walk in the second and a line out to short. The 0-1. Ground ball to Stojak at short again. He will flip it underhand to second base and end the 5th inning. No runs on a hit, 2 left on. We've played 5. It's still 5-0 Wisconsin Rapids. You're watching the WBA Regionals on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Leading off for Hayward in their half of the 6th.
Tyler Eaton to lead things off.
The center fielder, number 25, Tyler Eaton.
Flew out to Peyton Nelson back to the 3rd inning. First offering there is good for a strike. Windheiser hits the outside corner again, 0-2. For all your tire and auto service needs, look to Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Great deals on tires that fit your needs is a sure thing to get you back on the road. at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. The bloop to left and coming in, diving and making the catch is Ryan Searing for the first out. And there's one away here in the 6th. One away now for Jonah Sandy, the pitcher. Dropping quickly, and Searing was able to corral it and make the out. Jonah Sandy followed by Xavier Stojak. There's a strike in there, and it's 0-1. Quickly 0-2 here to Jonah Sandy. Wintizer back at it. Popped up, straight back. Look out here. Right off the top of us. Do it again at 0-2. Fill your home with the best from home furniture. They've got locations on Grand Avenue here in Wisconsin Rapids, as well as Post Road in Plover. The 0-2. Ground ball. Weakly hit to first. Wintizer able to get over there. No, not in time. Give it an infield base hit for Jonah Sandy. And Hayward picks up their second hit of the day. That'll bring up the top of the order, Xavier Stojak. Xavier popped out to second and bounced into a double play. Williams Plumbing and Heating is locally owned and operated here in Wisconsin Rapids. For all your plumbing and heating needs, why look anywhere else? Call Williams Plumbing and Heating or find them online at williamsplumbingwr.com. Stojak looks at a strike. 0-1 to Xavier. Kyle Gajecki on deck. Missed a touch inside as Wintizer slips a little bit on the turf again. Turf mound. The 1-1 offering. There goes the runner. And into right field. Perfectly placed on the hit and run. And Hayward will have runners at the corners and one out. Perfectly executed by the Hawks. Huber went to go and cover second base, and Xavier Stojak put it right where Brennan was going to be. A good speed on the base paths at first and third with one out for Kyle Gajecki. Kyle 0 for 2, a ground out and a strikeout. In their first strike, first offering to Gajecki. The 0-1. Fouled at the plate. Wintizer ahead, no balls and 2 strikes. Stojak leads from first. The 0-2 line foul into the screen above the Hayward dugout. We'll do it again at 0-2. The 0-2 drops a touch low, 1 ball and 2 strikes. These are the times now that if you're a Rapids Redhawks fan and have a 5-run lead here in the 6th, there's a strike 3 called in the outside corner. Gajecki goes down via backwards K. That's the 5th for Wintizer. These are the times now that you kind of get frustrated with all the base running mistakes and whatnot, because a base hit here could put Hayward right back into this game, and all the mistakes that Rapids has had on the bases today could hurt you down the stretch here. And it's 0-1 to Ziegel, who's 0 for 2 with a couple of backwards Ks today. Surprised Xavier hasn't taken off at first base. Healthy lead at first. Wintheiser sets and fires. Ground ball up the middle. And there's the first run of the day for Hayward on the RBI base hit for Phil Ziegel. 3 hits in the inning for Hayward. And they get their first run across here in the 6th for Dawson Jorzak. 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout today.
Number 15, Dawson Jorzak.
Playing the top of the 6th inning, 5-1 now. Jorzak behind the fastball, it's 0-1. Doing the little things offensively is Hayward here in the 6th. Ground ball off of Wintheiser, and it's going to be a force out at third base off of Wintheiser over to Byer. And able to retire Storjak at third base. Make sure that Wintheiser is all right. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. A run across for Hayward. They leave a pair. It is 5-1 Rapids. You're watching the WBA Regionals on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedSliver.com.
You're gonna love home furniture. Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture. West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Tommy Droner at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Droner, a couple of singles today. Has been hit by a pitch as well. First offering is good for a strike. A couple of hard hit balls in that inning for Hayward. They were able to scratch across a run. Xavier Storjak was out on the 1-5 putout off the ankle of Wintheiser. Not going to feel good tomorrow, but the adrenaline still there for Wintheiser, and able to walk off under his own power. That was a nasty shot. One ball and 2 strikes. Sandy back at it. Ground ball to third and foul. Do it again at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Sandy back at it, and Droner was looking for something else, and Sandy struck him out looking for the first out here in the 6th inning. Good sequence put together there by Jonah, and there's one out in the 6th.
Center fielder, number 10, Peyton Nelson.
Peyton Nelson at the plate with one away. The 0-1 offering from Jonah Sandy away into the left-handed batter's box. We run even at a ball and a strike. The 1-1 back. Drops a touch low, but gets the call, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Key Savings Bank is banking made easy for personal banking and wealth management to mortgages, loans, and business banking. With locations in Wisconsin Rapids and Rome, you'll always have helpful, knowledgeable staff with a smile. That's Key Savings Bank. Bank local with Key Savings Bank in Wisconsin Rapids. 2-2 here to Peyton Nelson. Everest and Holman will finish up our day and our weekend here in Wisconsin Rapids coming up at about 3 o'clock. Nelson drives this one to deep left field, and that one is going to hit the bottom of the wall. And his 3rd double of the day for Peyton Nelson. Runner at second now for Cam Oliver. 3rd double of the day for Peyton Nelson. Gives time to remind you that Meta Custom Apparel specializes in providing quality decorated apparel, including from corporate casual team uniforms and promotional items to sporting goods and awards. Find just what you need to keep you looking great. Learn more at MadaCustom.com. That's MADA Custom.com. Offering to Cam drops a bit low, and it's 1-0. And Rapids trying to get back to the state tournament. Hayward trying to participate in their home state tournament this year. They'll need a comeback effort here this afternoon. The ball and a strike to Oliver. Runner at second and 1 out for Oliver. Peyton Nelson at second base. That one gets past on the wild pitch. Two balls and a strike now to Cam Oliver. We've seen a couple of pitchers. We've seen the pitchers today slip on the mound a few times. Two balls and a strike here to Cam. Jonah fires back. Misses high. 3-1. Tyler Byer on deck. Sandy started the inning off with a backwards K to Droner. 3-1. Hard hit ball past first and foul. We'll do it again. A full count here in the 6th. 5-1 Wisconsin Rapids. Three balls and 2 strikes to Cam Oliver. Big first baseman. The fire home. That was going to be hit to center. Long run Eaton. He's going to make the catch. Nelson's going to tag. The throw from center field is just a little bit late and up the line. And Wisconsin Rapids adds another one here in the 6th. A nice throw by Tyler Eaton, just a touch late and a touch up the line. There's 2 away now for Tyler Byer. They get their run back that they surrendered in the top of this inning.
Number 23, Tyler Byer.
That'll bring up Tyler Byer with 2 outs. And check swing foul. 0-1. Let Carrie Venner with State Farm be your go-to for all your insurance needs. Carrie and her staff are always there to help you understand your options and come away with the right coverage for you. It's Carrie Venner with State Farm in Wisconsin Rapids. 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Jonas Sandy back at it. Breaking ball is drilled to left field. Over on it. Nice play out there by August Marlowe. August has played some nice defense in left field this weekend. Makes another nice catch to end the 6th inning. A run on a hit and nobody left. We've played 6. It is 6-1 Rapids. We go to the 7th. You're watching the WBA Regionals on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Trenton Kirkland to lead things off for Hayward here in the 7th. J.D. Schultz, the new pitcher for the Redhawks. Here in the 7th. The 1-0 offering is popped in there for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Kirkland today. Ground out in a single. Has 2 at-bats. The first hit of the day for Hayward, and J.D. Schultz misses again, 3-1. Inside corner for a strike. We run full here in the 7th. Breaking ball outside corner is called strike 3 as Dylan Cunningham accidentally hit Trenton Kirkland in the helmet with the ball, trying to throw it around the horn. There's a Surf Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout to start the 7th inning, 1 away here in the 7th.
Second baseman, number 24, Kyle Cummings.
The 0-1 is low, 1 ball and 1 strike as JD off the mound as well. One. That one bounced in there off the mask of Cunningham, and it's 2-1. Popped up, straight back. We run even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Top of the 7th, 6-1 Wisconsin Rapids.
Foul balls to Big John Kromenacher, 0-0.
Count runs full here to Kyle. Three balls and 2 strikes. JD kicks and fires home and spiked it in front of home plate. And a 1-out walk for Schultz will bring up August Marlowe with 1 out here in the 7th. Investor's Choice is Wisconsin Rapids' choice for financial investments. Understanding markets and helping you keep a well-rounded financial well-being is as simple as visiting Investor's Choice for a conversation. That's Investor's Choice of Wisconsin Rapids. Marlowe, the left fielder. JD misses badly again. It's 1-0. This is away. The offering home. There's one right down the middle. Two balls and a strike here to Marlowe. Tyler Eaton on deck. Runner at first and 1 out. JD misses badly again. 3-1. The 3-1 back home. JD again misses badly. So a strike on a back-to-back walks for Schultz. That'll bring up Tyler Eaton with 2 on and 1 out. Ski's Meat Market in Stevens Point is the perfect place to find a huge selection of brats, beef, chicken, and more. Get your specialty grocery items, deli meats, and even bring in your wild game. Get all at Ski's Meat Market. Their quality is with a stop. Meeting on the mound will give us a chance here to take a look at what's going on in Milwaukee. Not a good start for the Brewers. 4-0 Mets in the 3rd inning. Quinn Priester gave up 2 runs in the first, 1 in the 2nd, and 1 in the 3rd. Brent Batty, one of the home runs for the Mets today. Runners at first and second with one out. Exactly what I was talking about earlier on. I mean, Wisconsin Rapids is able to answer back in the bottom of the last half inning.
Tyler Eaton.
First offering to Eaton is good for a strike. JD back at it again, skips it in there again, 1-1. Eaton looks at a strike, and it's 1-2. Big pitch here for J.D. Schultz. Breaking ball missed high, and it's 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. One out here in the seventh. A strikeout and a couple of walks here in the inning for J.D. Schultz on the mound. Long pause at 2-2. Missed again. Count runs full. None of them really have been too particularly close. Three balls and two strikes. And lost him again. Bases are loaded with one out for Jonas Sandy, who's been hit by a pitch and has singled. And I think JD is probably going to be done here. JD able to get one out in the seventh. That's been it. Could not find the strike zone. See who the Red Hawks bring in here. Peyton Nelson maybe to finish it off. All right, pitching change. We'll have it for you when we come back. Bases loaded, one out in the seventh. Peyton Nelson going to be the new pitcher. Garrett Huber out to right field. And Tommy Droner to center. We'll have that for you when we come back. You're watching WBA Regional Baseball action on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsLiver.com.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
Pitcher number 7, Jonah Sandy.
All right, Jonah Sandy with the bases loaded. First offering from Peyton Nelson is in there for a strike. So Nelson comes in to pitch. Garrett Huber out to right. Droner moves from right to center. The left-hander fires home. Misses high for a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Top of the order, 2 up next for the Hawks. One away here in the 7th. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Just over 2 hours old is this ball game here this afternoon. 2 hours and 3 minutes right now. The 1-2 off the glove of Cunningham, and trying to come in and score is Cummings, and he will. Kyle Cummings will score. Runners will advance. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonah Sandy. Nelson fires on the 2-2. Swung on a miss. Picks up a serve pro. Jamie Wenzel strikeout. 2 away here in the 7th for Xavier Stojek. Xavier 1 for 3 today. Pop out. Bounced into a double play and single back in the 6th. Base hit. Good. Put Hayward right back into this one.
Number 8, Xavier Stojek.
Nelson fires home. Hits the high outside corner for a strike. 0-1. Nelson back at it again. Bloop to a center. Droner, long run. Tommy checks it down to end the 7th inning. A run on no hits. There were 2 left on. Time to get up and stretch. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's 6-2 Wisconsin Rapids. You're watching WBA regional action on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsLiver.com.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Meta Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Meta Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at metacustom.com.
Bottom of the 7th, Nathan Kromenacher lead things off for Wisconsin Rapids here. Followed by Dylan Cunningham and Garrett Huber for the Red Hawks, leading 6-2. We play in the bottom of the 7th. Everest and Holman to follow our game here on a new stream, of course, as we always do. First offering to Kromenacher's popped up behind third. Gajewski makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 7th. Kyle Gajewski with a nice play, and that'll bring up Dylan Cunningham, the catcher.
The catcher, number 13, Dylan Cunningham.
First offering is good for a strike. Sun popping through here in Wisconsin Rapids this afternoon. The 0-1's popped up. Shallow right. And over the shoulder, it is caught by Kyle Cummings and knocks over his teammate Phil Ziegel out there in right field. Heck of a play by Cummings for the second out. 2 outs now for Garrett Huber, the right fielder. Ski's Meat Market in Stevens Point is the perfect place to find a huge selection of brats, beef, chicken, and more. Get your specialty grocery items, deli meats, and even bring in your wild game. Get all at Ski's Meat Market. Their quality is with the stop. I think Jonas Sandy coming up in a little gingerly after that last pitch. The 1-0 is good for a strike. That right hamstring. One ball and 1 strike. Foul off again. Keep an eye on that. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Sandy right back into it and misses away. Nobody on, 2 out here at the bottom of the 7th. Jonas Sandy back at it again. Bounced in there. Popped up again on the infield. And miscommunication there. Jonas Sandy looked directly up into the sun. And a 2-out base hit for Garrett Huber. He was telling Trenton Kirkland where the ball was, but Trenton couldn't make the play. That's a tough play for a catcher, and by the time they was starting to fall,
Number 8, Ryan Searing.
first offering fouled straight back. The 0-1. Outside corner, 0-2 here to Searing. Huber back in time at first. The 0-2 to Searing. Ground ball over to Stojak at short. Tough play, bobbled it. I don't know. That's tough. I give him a hit. Yeah, I don't know.
Back to the top of the order for the Redhawks. Second baseman, number 3, Brennan Huber.
Bring up the top of the order, Brennan Huber. See if Rapids can respond back again after giving up a run in the top of the 7th. That was off the glove of Kirkland. Ours will advance on the wild pitch. The 1-0 away, 2-0. Sandy back at it. 2-0. Popped up. Shallow right field down the line. And over on it. He doesn't know where it is. It's a foul ball. Phil Ziegel lost it in the sky. And we'll do it again on 2-1. Ziegel was right on it. Just overran it a touch. Huber with new life here on the 2-1. Sandy back at it. Missed away, 3-1. Now it's going to be driven to deep left field. Back on it is Marlowe. That one is off the base of the wall. And a 2 RBI double for Brendan Huber. Missed it by just a couple of feet. And Rapids adds 2 more. Huber stands at second with a 2 RBI double. Now Tommy Droner with 2 outs. 8-2 Wisconsin Rapids.
Center fielder, number 9, Tommy Droner.
First offering to Tommy is lined to right. Ziegel over on it, and Phil makes the catch. About shoulder high to end the 7th inning. 2 runs across on 3 hits and 1 left on. We've played 7 complete. New score 8-2 Rapids. You're watching the WBA Regionals on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Kyle Gajewski to lead things off here in the visitor half of the 8th inning against Peyton Nelson. The 1-0 offering in their first strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Gajewski 0 for 3 today. A couple of strikeouts and a ground out. The 1-1 foul straight back into the screen, and we run out of ball and 2 strikes. Nelson, the hard-throwing left-hander. Ground ball over to Kromenacher at short. Picks it over to first, and Oliver's able to stretch and retire Gajewski on the ground out. 1 away here to start the 8th. That'll bring up the right fielder, Phil Ziegel. Phil had an RBI base hit back in the 6th inning. First run across for Hayward today. Before that, a couple of strikeouts. First one is a high strike right at the top of the zone, 0-1. Ziegel bloops it right to short. 2 away for Dawson Jorzak, the first baseman.
First baseman, number 15, Dawson Jorzak.
No balls and a strike. Nelson back at it. It's tie for a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. Ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the 8th. Nelson kicks and fires and bounces in there. 2-2. Nelson shakes one off, gets the second one he likes back on the 2-2 offering. And got him looking at the bottom of the zone. And Jorzak is out via backwards K. That's another Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout as we head to the bottom of the 8th inning. 8-2 Wisconsin Rapids. You're watching the WBA Regionals on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Peyton Nelson will lead things off here in the home half of the 8th. First offering to Peyton is on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Rapids scored 5 in the 2nd, 1 in the 6th, and 2 in the 7th. Hayward scored 1 in the 6th and 1 in the 7th. That's been it today. Rapids batted around +2 in that 2nd inning. 1-1 misses high. 2-1. Nelson to third. Gobbled up there by Gajewski. And nice pick on the back end by Jorzak, and there's one away here in the 8th. That'll bring up Cam Oliver with the one away here in the 8th.
First baseman, number 25, Cam Oliver.
In there for a strike, 0-1. No balls and a strike. Time called. We'll reset it again here on the 0-1. Ball and a strike to the Rapids first baseman. Sandy fires home, popped up. Right field, center field, long run. Tyler Eaton, the center fielder, makes the catch for the second out. 2 away now for Tyler Byer.
Third baseman, number 23, Tyler Byer.
Sandy delivers and misses outside, 1-0. Jonah back on it on the 1-0. Popped up and out of play. You run a ball and a strike here in the bottom of the 8th. 8-2 Wisconsin Rapids trying to punch their ticket to the WBA state tournament in Hayward. Jonas Sandy a long pause. Fouls it straight back into the screen, does Byer, and it's 1-2. Hayward will have 5, 6, and 7 in their half of the 9th. The 1-2. Skips it in there. Evened it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Have Everest and Holman to follow us here. The 2-2 to Byer. We run full here in the 8th. Three balls and 2 strikes. Jonas Sandy back at it. And we'll do it again. Fouled into the screen. Tyler Byer will retrieve his own foul ball. Three balls and 2 strikes. Sandy back at it. And he'll check his swing and did not go around. A 2-out walk to Tyler Byer, and that'll bring up Nathan Kromenacher. Runner at first and 2 outs now for Nathan Kromenacher.
Shortstop, number 19, Nathan Kromenacher.
First offering hits Nathan right in the back end. Runners at first and second now with 2 outs for the catcher, Dylan Cunningham. 2 on, 2 out now for
The catcher,
Cunningham.
number 13, Dylan Cunningham.
Right in the back of the thigh. Cunningham takes a big cut, misses, 0-1. No balls and a strike. And Sandy gets past him again, 0-2. Byer and Kromnock are the runners with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. We'll do it again on 0-2. Sandy back at it. Kicks and fires on the 0-2. Spiked it in there. Ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball over to Cummings at second. Toss over to first, and that'll retire the side here in the 8th. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 left on. We go to the 9th. Final shot here for Hayward. It's 8-2 Wisconsin Rapids. You're watching the WBA Regional Championship on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Wirtz & Company of Wisconsin Rapids is ready to construct your dreams. Wirtz & Company will give you peace of mind with that much-needed roof repair. Have a remodel dream for what used to be your favorite room in the house? Living area, kitchen, bath, bedroom. If you can dream it, Wirtz & Company will make it come true. Wirtz & Company will also build your next home. Wirtz & Company of Wisconsin Rapids, 715-213-1281, and Wirtz & Company on Facebook.
The Auto Service Specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Hi, I'm Josh Barks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
All right, we go to the top of the 9th here in Wisconsin Rapids. It'll be Trenton Kirkland to lead things off here for the Hayward Hawks in the top of the 9th inning. Again, glad you're all joining us here on Zaleski Sports. We will have our second game, Everest and Holman, in just a little while, about a half hour or so after this one.
Half of it is the catcher, number 4, Trent Kirkland.
First offering to Kirkland is in there for a strike. Peyton Nelson takes a deep breath. The 0-1 misses away. One ball and a strike. Drops low, 2-1. Outside corner gets the call. We're even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Peyton Nelson, the left-hander, fires back, misses away. Counter runs full, 3-2. Nelson back at it, and a leadoff walk here in the 9th. One on and nobody out now for Kyle Cummings.
Kyle Cummings.
First offering to Kyle is in for a strike. It's 0-1. One ball and one strike. Lined to a second, to a short for one. Across and not in time. And Cummings is going to be safe on the fielder's choice. One away here in the 9th for August Marlowe.
Left fielder, number 21, August Marlowe.
One away. Misses low for a ball, 1-0. Fly ball into the net. We run it back and a ball and a strike here in the top of the 9th. 8-2 Wisconsin Rapids. 2 outs away from punching their ticket to the WBA state tournament in Hayward. 1-1. Way out in front, 1-2. As soon as we conclude this game, we will get the Everest Holman stream up so we can get you ready for our final game of the day. Swung on a miss. Peyton Nelson picks up another Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. 2 away here in the top of the 9th for Tyler Eaton. They're going to get a courtesy runner here for Kyle Cummings. Alex Kaluza, the runner for Kyle.
Pinch runner, number 19, Alex Kaluza.
Alex
Now
Kaluza.
batting center fielder, number 25, Tyler Eaton.
Eaton with runner at first and 2 outs. Kaluza, the courtesy runner. A half a step off of first base. Really no reason for Cam Oliver even to be at first base. 2-0. Up by 6 runs with a runner at first base that has a half a step lead. Don't think Peyton's going to be thrown over to first base. The 2-0. There's a strike. Two balls and a strike here to Eaton. And Hayward down to their final strike. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Rapids a strike away from punching their ticket to the state tournament. The 2-2. Count runs full now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Kaluza will have a running start here at first base. The 3-2, and walked him. Second walk of the inning, and there's 2 on and 2 out now for the pitcher, Jonah Sandy. Jonah was Peyton Nelson's first batter when he came in relief and struck him out.
Number 7, Jonah Sandy.
First offering is in there for a strike. Swung on and missed. Nelson quickly ahead 0-2. Nelson back at it. And swung on and missed, and that'll do it. And Wisconsin Rapids is state tournament bound with a strikeout to Sandy. And the Red Hawks win it 8-2 here today. Time now for our National Larry postgame, our Key Savings Bank postgame show. We'll be back to wrap this one up momentarily here on Zaleski Sports.
Welcome. How may we help you?
New windows, new garage, new car, swimming pool, tuition. We're not talking scholarship here. And a vacation.
Our affordable home equity line of credit may be just what you need.
Medical expenses, braces for our youngest. How about the dog? Roof. How about the roof? And did I mention how long I wanted that vacation to be?
Your money, your life. How may we help you?
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. Going to wrap this one up here pretty quickly as the Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks win it 8-2. Final stat line for Hayward, 2 runs on 4 hits. And they left 7 runners on base, committed 1 error. For Wisconsin Rapids, 8 runs on 10 hits. They didn't commit an error and left 12 runners on base. Wisconsin Rapids is headed to the state tournament. And we'll have the next matchup, Everest and Holman, coming up in just a couple of minutes. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you in a couple of minutes for our next one, Everest Holman, here at the WBA Regionals on Zaleski Sports.